Hello, everyone. Welcome to Book and Sip. I'm Erica.
And I'm Drea.
We have no sip today. This is just a short video going over the book we picked. I know we normally do our little wheel spin, but for the first time, me and Drea agreed on a book. We
Yes,
agreed on a book, so we thought we'd just go for it.
we agreed on the book. That's why she wouldn't let me have a drink.
Yes, that's why. And it's like, what, one, two?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm sure it is. Okay, so first we're gonna go over the books we read in May. May was a hard time for me. I only read three books. I only read three books.
That's because
Dre
she
over
tried to
here.
be working up May. She don't do nothing until May.
See, May is the end of the year for teachers, and that's when everything catches on fire, and we're trying to put out all the fires with gasoline. So these were the three books that I read. It was a series: Tethered, Tormented, and Treasured. I don't particularly like vampire books, but this one was good. This
Mm.
one was good. This was about a girl who was born during the full moon. So they thought because she was born on the full moon, she was meant to marry this vampire and end a war between the humans and the vampires. So this is kind of her life living with vampires. But it's three books. Now, I don't know if thanks to Andrea, my mind is depraved. I'm gonna blame Andrea. But it really bothered me that the
My
spice was
work
not
here is
spicing in this
done.
book. There was no spice. I'm letting you guys know there is no spice in this book. None. Great book. Even though it's a vampire book, absolutely no spice.
It's so funny you say that. There was a company that was advertising Stuff Your Kindle event this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the name of them was. I've started to send it to you until I started reading about it, and it said that it is the Society for No Spice. It's clean literature. And I go, "Ah, that's not Erica."
See, here's the thing about this book. When you're reading it, it has all the aspects of spice with no spice. That's what
So it's
bothered me
got a
about
little
this. Like,
salt. It's got a little salt
yes,
and a tad bit of pepper, just no Cajun.
yeah, like the prince who married the human, he comes to visit his mom, who's the queen, and he's like, she has her favorite on her lap right now, and she's dressed in a sheer dress. She's practically naked, sitting on this woman's lap, and I'm like, you have a naked human just sitting on your lap, pet like they're your pet. So it has all the makings of something that should be super spicy with no spice. I was like, I
Oh,
don't understand. It's like I keep waiting for it and I'm waiting for it. I'm like, okay, they're in bed, it's happening. And then it's like, oh, this is happening, so we gotta go.
but you read three of them, ma'am.
Yes. Like I said, the story was good. And I was waiting. Like I got all the first one. I was like, maybe it's in the second one. I get it. She's human. She's getting used to him. Maybe it'll happen a second one. Second one happened. I'm like, maybe it's the third one. Maybe it's the third one. Third one, I'm like, it was a good book. What happened?
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
that was really disappointing. That was really,
Yes.
really disappointing. Like having really good, high quality food and you didn't season any of it. You didn't season any
Mm,
of it.
mm. My goodness.
So, read that at your own risk. Good story, loved it. But even though it has all the makings of spice, there's none in there. They talk
So
about the
it
naked
gave you
people
the
walk
two-piece,
around.
but no pepper.
Yes, they talk about naked people walking around. They talk about it all. They talk about it, but it never happens.
Mm.
I don't know what to
My
say about
goodness.
that.
My goodness.
All right, Dre's books.
I read too many of them.
You
So
did.
I'm going to give you just a yes or no on these, right? So, okay. Oh, first of all, I'm gonna start with the worst book I have read this year is Satan's Affair by H.D. Carlton. And I'm here for all of
Really?
that smoke. I am here for all of that smoke. All the people that are telling me, what's the name of the book? Haunting Adeline.
Oh no.
This is the prequel for that book. So because Eric and I were visiting We visited Haunting Adeline.
Yes.
And we thought maybe we would read that book.
Yes.
And so when we were visiting the book, in the thing it said read Satan's Affair first. We decided not to go down the road right now of Haunting Adeline. So I read Satan's Affair. Negative, trash, terrible. I mean, disgusting. What all of the pepper that Erica was missing, that's all that was pure swill. It was terrible. It was terrible. People having orgasms while killing people. That's what that
Oh,
book was. No, thank you at all. Nope, negative. And the writing was not good. It was not imaginative. It was not it was terrible. Okay, enough of that. Now,
okay.
The Changeling's Fortune. It is a cute, it's a young adult read. Um, but it's a young girl. She doesn't know where she is. She was adopted. It's got fairies and wizards and trolls and dynamite. I love it. It's a cute book. I highly recommend. There's like quite a few of them. I read one and two. I had to pace myself because I'll read the whole series and then be sad. So I do recommend this Changeling's Fortune and at least the first two books. I'm in love with them.
Okay.
Um, Now this Michael Andreoli, he has like tons of books and he's writing them with other people. So I read this Dark Witch Magic, and several of his books. This is the book number 3, so I think I've read other books this month with this person. I love them highly. There's cute little cozy witch books. So right up my alley. Recommend. Love them.
Okay.
Yeah, see, book 2 and book 1, I was on a roll with them. I like them. So the other thing that I said I was going to do this year because as I've said it before, I'm super political. So I'm reading the books that I apparently missed out on in high school. These did not come across my reading requirements my senior year. So Brave New World was one of those dystopian books that people are recommending. It is a very interesting read about a society where it has no typically you think about the government taking away all the rights. Well, think about it from the other end. If there were no filters, people were just running amok, doing any and everything they want to do without any rules whatsoever. So it's about
Sounds
a
very Lord of the
society.
Flies.
Yeah, so not as violent. So
Okay.
where this is more on a sexual nature.
Oh,
Women and men are just out here having sex with multiple people all the time. There's no relationships. Uh there's no commitments. They're just willy-nilly doing any and everything that they want. And if you're not, then you're in trouble with the government because they want you not to have any kind of love connection. Love no longer exists. It is all about the fornication. It is all about giving yourself to each other freely without connection so that you can't come together and fight against society because you don't have connections with anybody. You're just free. So it is a weird concept to wrap your mind around. You can kind of pull elements if you have this, I will say, Christian philosophy about your life, and you're like, ooh, this is a bit much. But you can point to things in our society right now that you could say, well, we're kind of leaning in this direction. This
yeah.
was far, 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 far on the other side. I don't think we'll ever be like that bad. I hope not. This was not good. But I, interesting read if it's down your alley. I'm just trying to see what else is out there, what other life we could be living. I don't like this one.
Not this life. Some other
Not that
life.
one. Yeah, not that one. Yeah, all of these pretty good books. I was super interested in this Amber Fisher book. As you can see, she's a woman of color and she's got magic. Um, I think I ended up, she was a necromancer. I think I ended up not being in love with it because I didn't pick up book 2 yet. Maybe I will, but I don't have a burning desire to read the next one like I did with that Changeling book.
Okay.
So these were just pretty good books. I'm a huge fan of Heather Harris, so I recommend anything she writes. But everybody else, they were decent, just cute little cozy books.
Okay. Okay. So our June book. I know we said we probably won't come back to dark romance. That's what we said. It is what we said. We know what we said.
We might have
Okay.
said that.
I'm gonna
That
I'm
might have
gonna
been
I'm
what we
gonna
said, but that's not
preface by
really
saying
what
we
we
know what we
meant.
said. Yes.
We
Now,
might have said
here's the thing. Here's the thing about this one, because I'm not sure if it has been done. comment below. If it has been done, comment below and comment the book. But so far, I have never heard of a dark romance comedy. That's what this book is listed as. It is listed as a dark romance comedy. So I'm curious where the comedy portion comes into this. So this is a
We'll
dark
bust
romance
it down.
comedy. It's not out yet. It comes out June 13th, only on Kindle, unfortunately. There's no hard copies, only Kindle. So far, that's what we've seen.
So far.
I haven't seen any hard copy. Okay. So this is the book. The book is called Shadow Obsessed, like you see in the corner, right over here. Dark romantic comedy. I don't know what to say about that, but that's what we're having right now. Okay.
It's very interesting.
So Caesar Nadell, I'm guessing that's how you say his name, Caesar Nadell, we're going to go with that, is arguably the best private investigator in the business. So when he's outsourced to find dirt on a competing company executive to keep her from outbidding his client, he isn't surprised. But this time this time's a little different because when he takes one look at the woman he's meant to ruin, he is smitten.
Mm.
Deidre Clark prides herself on her integrity despite running a sector of the family business whose very foundation is littered with dead bodies. The Clark family name carries more weight than Deidre cares to wear anymore, but she's determined to make a name for herself in Austin. That's Austin, Texas, guys.
Woo.
All is well until Deidre feels someone is watching her. So this is the book. It comes out June 13th. And when it comes out, I'll look at how long these chapters are and we'll break up this book. But I'm very interested how you make a dark romance comedic.
So I've been thinking about this. So what if I were to tell you that that terrible book that I picked was actually a dark romantic comedy?
How so?
Um, I would think it's quite funny that nonsense that we had to deal uh with the critters, the things coming out of places that should not be forementioned. That
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't intended to be a joke, I would think.
I feel like it was meant to be serious.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to spin
Yeah.
my bad selection. Look, let me
Yes. I'm
let me
sorry,
make it.
guys. Because our last dark romance book was supposed to be Haunting Adeline. It really was. And we tried. We tried. We gave it the good old college try. I think I made it to chapter 1 before I was like, I cannot. I don't know how I got so many. I don't know.
That
Over a
writing
hundred
is poor.
thousand. Over 100,000. Y'all liked it.
That the writing is poor. It is not a good writing.
It is. It's really. It's poor writing, guys.
And after reading Satan's Affair, y'all will not be able to talk me into it. I'm sorry.
No, no. I
And
wanted to love it.
I even bought Haunting out of line, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Same, same. It's. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say, guys. Okay, guys. I put love, love, follow, and subscribe. I know, love, follow, and subscribe. I like that even better.
That's even
Okay, guys.
better.
I know. So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. This is going to be our first YouTube short. I hope it's short enough. I don't know
I don't know. It
what
seems pretty
considers a
long,
YouTube
but
short.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I'm going to do more little shorts. So follow, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time with the book breakdown, which will probably also be a short, like a quick short. All right,
Okay.
guys, we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.